Best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke bringing us great reports from the sideline. The Timberwolves again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really looked tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. And there's Money. And there's Gordon. And it's Low in at the 5. Orlando with the ball. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And across the board in that game, they just shot the lights out. They had a fantastic offensive night.
Yeah, rarely do you see a team get that hot. In total, I mean, everybody was knocking them down. They were spraying it from everywhere.
Minnesota with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
First team foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Levine. Wide open look. Trained for 2 points. Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. From deep three-point range and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful.
Young with the steal. Here's Levine. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
And he did some nice work on the boards, too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Now here's Pekovic. Shoots from the line. That is good. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's Money. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Thaddeus Young. The Magic shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
The Timberwolves trail. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Pekovic kicks to Levine. That one goes. Count. Levine's got his third basket of the night. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Money. Rebound collected by Levine.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
It's Martin on the wing. Here's the 3. Here's Pekovic, and the layup's good off the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nice work there coming off the screen. And it's 7 points for Money.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw missing.
Your Timberwolves, Zach Levine at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Top of the key. Good on the shot. Money's got 9. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Levine kicks to Pekovic. Now Young inside. Orlando grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Lowe. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Martin kicks to Brewer. And stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Mo Harkless, the basket, on the assist by Oladipo. Harkless has got his first basket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right side, Martin. And he gets it to go.
Now, when he gets an opening like that, he'll definitely take it.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Harkless. Brewer with the steal. And oh, here we go with Brewer. Nobody back.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Money's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Here's Levine. 7 points in the game. Martin with it. Brewer off target at the rim. Oladipo against Young. There's the double team with Martin. Money passes to Harkless. And there's the feed to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Pekovic. Here's Levine, averaging 12 points a game. Young dishes to Martin. And Young kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Pekovic inside, defended by Gordon. The Magic have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Money. He's got 11. And Young comes over to help. Here's Money. The pass to Harkless for 3. And he gets it to go. Harkless has got his second bucket tonight.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Minnesota making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Fry's checked in for Orlando. While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His number one job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be. And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Levine passes to Martin. Here's Levine, guarded by Oladipo. Martin kicks to Levine. Shot to stop the run, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Levine's got 9.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
And the basket by Gordon.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
And now a look at Kevin Martin here. How the last month of basketball was for him. He's putting up about 12 points per game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. With him, he gets so much, but really having someone lead the way scoring-wise is probably his best attribute.
And you know, Steve, it's not easy to find consistent scoring, but he definitely feels that need for this team.
Anthony Bennett's checked in for Minnesota. Bellinelli comes in for Brewer. Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Oladipo. Harris misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. And that's a foul called on Money. That's
the way to shoot the rock.
That's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
And the Magic making a change here. The Magic, Gordon comes in for Harris. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Harkless. Here's Levine. He's got 12. He dishes it to Martin. Shot from 12. No good off the front iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Money. No good on that last second attempt there. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Magic up by 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Coming up this Saturday night, March 12th.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
So on the floor for Orlando, Money in at point guard, Fournier out there with Gordon, then it's Jimmer Fredette, and it's Fry in at the 5 spot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He had 70 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogg'ian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
There's the screen. Low. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Here's Levine. Moves back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The Timberwolves have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Money passes to Gordon. Down low. Here's Low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 6.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Screen by Young. Brewer dishes to Young. And Brewer kicks to Young. Young, right side. No good. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Money. Buries the long-range jumper. Money's got 18 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Bean passes to Pekovic. Feeds it to Brewer. Pass to Levine. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Young with no one around. And that one hits back iron.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Here's Money. 18 points for him. He kicks it to Fournier. He feeds it to Oladipo. Stolen by Levine. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pull-up jumper. Here's Pekovic. That's tipped. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Fournier, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Money. Here's Lowe, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Magic lead by 16. There's a check in for Orlando. Harkless comes in.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league rankings. 8th in blocks, 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
And this is a team that really relies on those blocks that you talked about, Clark, because when they're at their best, they're really challenging every shot. They cover up, they close out on jump shooters, and if you penetrate and get to the rim, they've got a host of shot blockers there waiting for you. And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Levine, 15 points in the game. And Brewer kicks to Pekovic. Crew on the 14-footer. Pekovic has got 4 points this quarter. Magic leading by 16. Shoots a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
On the wing, Brewer, all alone. There's the bucket. Good. Brewer's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. It falls, and 3 more from Money. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
The dish now to Pekovic. Lock at 6. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark. That's a bad shot. He's not a good three-point shooter anyway, and that was just too deep.
I'm with you on that, Steve. Which one of us should break it to him?
Levine passes to Pekovic. Dishes to Bellinelli. To the left side wing. There's the triple. Levine, good. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here's Money. 24 points for him. Pass to Oladipo. From the line. And again, it's Orlando converting. Timberwolves trail by 17. Now Bellinelli, averaging 13 points a contest. To the wing on the left. And Pekovic kicks to Levine. Back to Pekovic. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's starting to put it together now, guys. He's added 2 3-pointers after hitting 1 in the first.
Jang, he's checked in. Who are the league's best setup artists? Check it out. Oh, you look at Money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Tell you what, it's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now, guys. Those numbers are amazing.
And they'll keep possession. Good on the shot. Money's got 26.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Here's Levine. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And a strong finish with 2 hands. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
puts up the baby hook. Jang, no luck.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Levine, good.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Money. 28 points for him, and he gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 18. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game featured one of the least consistent offensive performances you're going to see from them, Clark.
Yeah, no spurtability on display at all, fellas. I mean, they needed to make a few runs, but it just never was able to happen for them. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
From deep, the rebound by Young. Minnesota's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Bean passes to Brewer. Now Bellinelli. Banked in off the glass. Bellinelli's got 7 points in the game. Here's Money. Shot left block, and that one's good. Money's got 30 points.
And I really like the set they ran there.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Levine. He's got 23. And down it goes, jamming that one home. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
And Tang gets it to go.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Here's Money. He has 30. Pass to Harkless. Here's Money. That is good. Money's got 32 points.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Levine kicks to Zhang. The pass to Levine. It's up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Brewer with the steal. Here's Levine. 25 points in the game. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 27 points for him.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
And he gets the bucket. 34 points for Money.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Here's Levine. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Money, covered by Brewer. The feed to Harris. From 11 feet away and off the glass. That one's good. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Levine kicks to Zhang. Brewer with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. Bellinelli for 3. The shot no good. And here's Oladipo. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers.
And he really competed defensively, too, Kevin. 3 steals. You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Magic lead by 19. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
All of it, really. I mean, I see the whole defense is something I can exploit. Man, honestly, I got them running around like a chicken with his head cut off right now. I'm just having fun like it's a pickup.
All right, fellas. Great job in the early going. But we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. Only tough part of this game is going to be playing just as good a second half as you did a first half. That's the challenge. You were terrific on defense and offense.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
Just absolute domination in this one for money. He's got 36 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
Martin is the 2 with Brewer as the 3. Pekovic is out there with Young, and it's Levine in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Knocked away.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
Low, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 12 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Young pass to Levine. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for them today.
Now here is Martin. 90 seconds now into the second half. Martin with the screen for Brewer. Here's Levine. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ice cold here to start the third quarter. 0 for 5 now, guys. Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club on the road.
You know, that's the thing, Steve. To dominate as they have in front of a hostile crowd, really impressive.
Levine kicks to Martin. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Kevin Martin. A breakdown since the All-Star break. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And the numbers might not reflect it, but the effort's really been there for him. He's going to get rewarded soon enough if he keeps getting after it like he has been.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Steve. He's been unlucky not to have filled up the stat sheet more because his play has really been solid.
Oladipo, the pass to Money. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Money's got 40 points. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Feeds to Martin. It's deflected. Here's Money. He has 40. To the paint. He dishes it to Harkless. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 1, the Magic.
Yeah, what a month they've had defensively. They really get after it at that end of the floor.
Bennett's checked in for Young. And the Magic making a change here as well. Fry's checked in. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Clock is at 3. Here's Money. And the shot falls short this time.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Here's Levine. He's got 27. Here's Martin. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him. Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Here's Levine, guarded by Oladipo. Levine can't hit.
Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. He looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well.
Bennett with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Brewer. Martin goes in. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Money. Drills the elbow jumper. Money's got 42 in the game.
Tell you what, to be successful, this team needs his scoring, and they're really counting on him.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks a lot, Doris. There's the double team with Martin. Here's Money, and he has 42. 5 to shoot.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Minnesota now. Minnesota shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Martin kicks to Levine. Outside Martin. Pass to Levine. Takes a 3. 6 on the shot clock. That is good. Levine's got 30.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
So for the Magic, Adam Fournier checked in for Harkins. And it's Peyton in for Victor Oladipo. The Magic leading by 22. Here's Money. And they will call over the back on the play.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
It definitely wasn't.
Jimmer Fredette.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Peyton kicks to Fournier. He feeds it to Oladipo. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Martin. The shot is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Orlando out in front, up by 15. Here's Money. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Then there's Channing Frye, and there's Money. And it's Lowe at the 5, roaming the paint.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Magic leading by 13. Here's Money, kicks to Harris. Trying his luck deep, and that's good for 3 points. A shot from Money. Money's got 45 points. Here's Martin. Looking to get it going. Here's Bennett. That's good.
Boy, that was impressive, Paul. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Here's Money, covered by Martin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Here's Bellinelli. The shot is off, and Orlando will come the other way. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Timberwolves trail by 18. And it's Martin penetrating, and that one's good.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Here's Money, covered by Martin. And Young comes over to help. The dish to Oladipo. Now the pass to Money. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Oladipo. Pulls it up. Rebound by Dang.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And finished off by Martin.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Magic leading by 14. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. That shot's good for Money.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Kevin Martin, the bucket on the assist by Bellinelli. Bellinelli's got 4 assists in the game. Orlando's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Money, covered by Martin. Pass to Money. Back to Oladipo. 3-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. Young's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jack. Brewer comes in for Anthony Bennett. And Levine subbed in for Kevin Martin. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Brewer's shot is off.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Money, uses both hands to slam it down. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
And Brewer kicks to Pekovic. Here's Levine. And the shot is long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's Money. Again, the Magic score.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that one's good.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Gordon finishing it off. For Minnesota, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Levine passes to Bellinelli. Timberwolves passing it around from outside the arc, and another three for Minnesota.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Money. He kicks it to Oladipo. Inside, low. Comes up empty down low.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Levine kicks to Begovic, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. Magic leading by 12. Here's Money. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Money. That's good on the jump shot. Money's got 17 now, just in the second half. For Minnesota, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And out of bounds is the Magic. Will gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And Orlando making a change here. Harkless is checked in. Here's Money. Floats one up. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Magic lead by 16.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And Brewer kicks to Young. That's good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Money. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bellinelli. Orlando grabs the miss. Oladipo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Money. Pass to Low. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Looking at the numbers for Aaron Gordon, he has 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Money. Dishes it to Oladipo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Here's Levine. Rebound by the Magic.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Here's Pekovic. There's the bucket. Good. Pekovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Money. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Brewer. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Thaddeus Young getting in the way of the defense there. Really solidly done on the screen.
The 15-footer, and again it's Orlando converting. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Levine. Pekovic with a screen. Pass to Brewer from the arc. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Money passes to Gordon. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
Minnesota making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Minnesota shooting 47%. Pretty solid. There's the feed to Brewer. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. Pekovic, and it's rejected. Here's Oladipo, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Levine kicks to Pekovic. Here's Levine.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the men.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Feeds it to Gordon. Oladipo dishes to Harkless. Shot clock at 5. Money passes to Harkless. A three-pointer is right on target.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
Levine can't hit.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I like that shooting.
Game here.
"19 seconds left in the game. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Kicks to Fredette. The pass to Money. Fires, high post. Nice jump shot. Good. Money's got 60.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And a chance now to...
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Everything, I guess. Without my ability to stretch a defense out like the rope of a wrestling ring, this team wouldn't score half as many points. I'm cool with that, though. I know what it's like to carry a team. I've been doing it my whole life.
We got you loud and clear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.